Hello everyone, welcome back. If you saw my video from a few days ago, it's the bad attempt at a blog where I went down to a local arcade after paying a visit to the bank and the post office. You may have seen that I mentioned that I've also got some 50p's from the post office. Well, these are some of them. Some of them. These ones. Anyway, going to do our usual 50 quid mini hunt, see what we can find. I've got another 50 quid's worth for another day, and then I'm going to be getting straight back down to the post office, cashing them in and getting some more. So not a lot going on at the moment, so hopefully for your sakes we're going to find some stuff, and it's going to be a fairly quick one as well. So as usual, we are looking for the 2008 Britannia and the 2017 Shield, which we actually found on the last hunt, remember rightly, and the 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18 and 21 Shields, which are NIFCs. So yeah, that video I did for the like a form of vlog out and about in the car, had a good bit of fun doing that, so I might do a few more. I don't know yet. But what I did learn is the mic on the camera, it's a good mic, but if it's actually pointing away from the person talking, it doesn't actually pick up the voice very well. So yeah, I was actually shouting a little bit in the car to make myself heard, even though the windows were all wound up. Got a bit warm in there at times. So yeah, I've got some mics that I can use, so I'll probably end up using those. So far then, nothing on these ones. When I went into the post office, I said to the chap, have you got any sealed bags? Oh yeah, we've got some at the back. And he comes back 2 seconds later and he said, open bags, do you? I said, oh, I thought you had some sealed ones. No, it was like someone else has already had them. So if there's anybody else from my neck of the woods that's been down the post office in Keynsham recently and managed to grab yourself some sealed bags, and you're watching this, stop hogging them. Give the rest of us a chance.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
Oh, hello. Victoria Cross medals. We haven't seen this one in quite a while, actually. There's about 12 million of that one. Came out in 2006. So we've had the Heroic Axe. I think it was the last hunt. So we've got that one. That's nice to have anyway. Excellent. It's a find at least, and I'm running with it. So yeah, the little road trip down to the amusement arcade, it was something I've been thinking about doing for a little while. I was watching somebody else do something. I don't know if you watch her, but the coin collector from down on the south coast, she lives near enough to a pier, and she does the occasional trip out. So maybe pop along to her channel, have a quick look. We've done a few swapses in the past. It's always nice to do a bit of name dropping every so often. Oh, hello. We haven't seen your face for quite some time. So what do you think we've got? It's either going to be Elizabeth Memorial or Coronation. It certainly ain't going to be lucky and get an Atlantic salmon. Yeah, there we go. It's the Elizabeth Memorial. Now that one, I can't remember how many there were on those. 9 million, 9.5, I think. Yeah, about 9.5 million, I think it was on these. Came out shortly after her death back in 2022. So that's a nice one. And they're always nice and shiny as well, those. So yeah, pop along. She's often posting up quick videos. She got her own little collections that she's working on. I think one of them is women on coins. So there's a collector in the States that sends her the occasional couple of quarters with women on the back. Also, we've got somebody who lives, how can we put it, abroad and likes to send Japanese stuff. You know who you are. Thanks, Jamie. So he often drops her some bits and bobs as well. And that was somewhat crap. I'm going to be blunt. That was poor. 2 out of 5 bags. You know what? Hang on. Let's grab another 5. I actually want to be able to have a video that I can hold my head up and say, I'm happy with that. Here we go. Here's the other ones. Let's have those out of the way. Let's go through these as well, shall we? Because I want to be able to have a decent video for once. I don't want one that's going to be 5 to 10 minutes and there's nothing on it. Right, let's just keep going, shall we? See if we can get anything on these. It's almost as though there's more people collecting coins, and those of us that are trying to collect seriously are losing out because the amateur collectors are stepping up and bagging all the good stuff. Now, I'm not saying they can't or they shouldn't, but, you know, at least if you get doubles, chuck them back out there. Talking of doubles, this is one we keep seeing. Tale of Peter Rabbit, 2017. Yeah, very, very common, this one. There's about 20 million of this one. The one you want is the 2018. There was less than 2 million of that one. And right below that is our worst enemy, the most common circulated commemorative 50p Benjamin Bunny. There's 25 million of him out there. And he's not even an alignment error, which is a shame. Be worth a few quid if he was. So yeah, it's getting harder by a month now for those of us trying to do videos like this to get anything decent. Now I know I've only got 50 quid's worth at a time, but I cannot afford to get 250 quid every 3 or 4 days. Now I know the initial outlay's one thing. Here we go. Paddington at the Palace. We haven't seen this one actually for quite a while. This one is about 6 million. So I think this one is one of the... Yeah, I think this is... I'm trying to think. It's 2018, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the 2018 ones, there's about 6 million of those. If it's the 2019s, there's about 10 million. So that's one of the, not rarer, but lesser seen coins. Right. That's thrown me off tangent. Never mind. See what else we can find. Anything? Nothing there. 2 bags to go. So after 3 bags, we've got 3 coins. So it just goes to show a bit of extra oomph. But yeah, I mean, if I could afford 250 quid as the initial outlay, I would. But then that would mean getting back down to the bank and cashing them in and getting another 250. Now, my bank, as I've mentioned before, it's a small branch. It's Halifax. They've got funny little rules that only allow you to deposit 10 bags at a time. So 10 bags of 50p's is it. So you wouldn't be able to keep doing with the 250. The only other option, onto the last bag, is open up a business account with another branch, another bank, and hope for the best. That just seems like a lot of hard work for something that's you're not really going to get much out of. Oh, you're going to get video, you're going to get content. Always great to have content, but it costs, and I'm not monetized. Any money that I spend is out of my own pocket, and people have even asked if I've got something like a PO box where they can send me stuff. I don't have a PO box. They're like 30 quid a month, and to spend 30 quid a month for coins or goodies or anything that might turn up, again, that's money at the moment I do not have. So that's 10 bags down, 5 coins. Not brilliant. So a quick recap. We've got our Victoria Cross medals, the Elizabeth Memorial, nice and shiny. Tail of Peter Rabbit, very common. Very, very common Benjamin Bunny. And the not so common, but still pops up on a regular basis, Paddington at the Palace. So before I go checking all the bundles that are slightly off camera, my pick so far, I'd have to say, is Paddington. We haven't seen that one for quite some time. All the others, they do pop up, especially these two. So that's my pick at the moment. Unless something suddenly pops up and appears in one of the bundles, that'll be it. So give me a mo and I'll be straight back. Right, I've gone through them all. No extras. I've backfilled them so they've all got the right amount to be rebagged, taken back down, and have stern words with the man behind the counter at the post office. So yeah, 10 bags, 5 coins. Not brilliant, but still, it's a few to say that they're still out there. These will always be out there. They're as common as they come, closely followed by the VC. These two, yeah, new collectors always want the new stuff because it's still shiny. And then you've got the Paddingtons. They come in sets. So we just zoom back out a touch. There you go. There's all the bundles. So not brilliant, but hey, we've got some coins. It's better than a complete strike. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you enjoyed this video a touch. If you did, please consider a comment down below, maybe a like, maybe a subscribe. The subscribe does help the channel grow, gets the word out there to many, many others. And in the meantime, stay safe, folks. Stay legal. Stay wherever you are. Keep your heads down. Cheers all.